5 seconds.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the AD2L Season 41 Warrior Division. We have Dark Horse Storm versus Merrill Howard Kalin Fan Club coming in a game number 1 here. So, going to be going to this first band of Merrill Howard Kalin Fan Club. I'm not saying that every time, so get used to it right now. They ban out the Slardar. Great choice by them. You know, we do see a lot of Slardar. Picked in the off lane. It's good against the Life Stealer. Not really so great against the Ursa, but they might be picking up a Life Stealer here. Banned on the Necrophos. Dark Horse Storm could be picking up a Chaos Knight or another Illusion Hero like the PL. PL doesn't feel really great right now unless you have something to play it with, but you know, we'll see. They might just not like playing against it either. They're going to use some of the reserve time, so each team only has 2 minutes and 10 seconds of reserve time. They ban the Abaddon, 2 healing heroes. Strange.
10 seconds to pick.
Abaddon I haven't seen a lot of, so maybe it's just something I'm not used to. I think I've seen it once in the last 2 weeks. They're going to ban the Axe. So it looks like the MHKFC is looking to get offlane heroes. These are great meta heroes. Kind of like the Centaur. Necro's not really an offlaner. Maybe look into somebody else as well. Venge is going to be banned. We'll see what happens. Alright. Banning some good supports here as well on the Venge. That pause for Venge is a serious problem sometimes, so gotta worry about that. Last ban, I would probably get rid of either. It depends on what you want to play, like a Life Stealer or an Ursa. Pick up a Tiny. Yep, I was just going right there. Is like a carry, right? Like a Life Stealer, Ursa, or a Tiny, which is good. Tiny is a great flex hero as well. I'm surprised Witch Doctor hasn't been banned. Weaver hasn't been banned. So we'll see what happens. Both great 4 positions right now. They banned the Weaver. Okay. See, they must be watching the stream. I'm just kidding. I have delay on. All right, going to the first pick here. Probably picking up a Witch Doctor. It's still in the pool. Does great damage. Is really running the town right now.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
I would pick up a witch. I would just slam the Witch Doctor choice.
Team are now picking.
Pick up a Shadow Shaman. Okay, it's a good choice.
Dyer's ban.
Okay, there we go. You know, Dark Horse Storm said, "Hey, we've been watching the replays. We know what people are playing, all right? He's putting all that content on YouTube. We're going to watch it. We're going to make sure we know what's going on in these other divisions." So, going back to the bands here. So, you might be in here. You might be new. AD2L. You're asking what that is. Well, the AD2L is a league system set up by the community for the community. It's going to be set up for people in similar ranks to be able to play in a tournament style together every Thursday exactly at 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't look at the logs of when we started this stream, and it'll be good to go. So if you want to play, come on down. We'd love to have you, right? And we'll talk a little bit about that in game number 2. Tiny's going to be banned here. It's a great choice. He does a fantastic amount of damage to the Flare and can carry. We've seen it in the carry and the offlane position. So, going to go to their last ban. They're thinking about it a decent amount. I feel like they've been the Hoodwink, which is weird because they already have a Witch Doctor. Maybe, okay, so Dark Horse Storm, who do you ban here? I feel like you don't. They ban the Life Stealer? Okay. They ban a Life Stealer and a Tiny. Maybe they're trying to pick up like a Drow or something like that. Something that maybe they just don't like playing against Life Stealer. Life Stealer does suck, and the Slardar was banned Ursa can be picked up to fight against it, but maybe they just don't feel comfortable with it.
Only
Gonna
10
be picking up
seconds.
their I've seen a lot of people second pick their
5
offlaner here,
seconds.
like their
Hurry, hurry.
Centaur. Axe is banned, but a lot of people pick Axe second. Um, I think Centaur's always a good pick, honestly. It goes well with the Witch Doctor too, as long as you're aggressive with it. You know, you get the stun and the double edge. I think you'll be fine.
Dire team pick.
Gonna pick up the Night Stalker. Okay, yeah, it's same concept. You know, good. And Night Stalker is a great counter against the Shadow Shaman because you have the flyover, the AoE silence, and the void that mini stuns. You're
10
able
seconds
to,
pick.
you know, just stop the Shadow Shaman from doing anything. Night Stalker is a great
5
support hunter,
seconds remain.
and he counters the Witch Doctor as well, so it gets him out of the Marilyn Howard Kalin fan club hands. Once we're in the game, I'm not saying that name. I'm sorry. You guys are just going to be like the fan club. Fan club versus Dark Horse Storm. And Dark Horse Storm is still long to say. Looking at their second pick here, they do have a second and third pick they have to make a choice for. Um, I feel like Centaur is good. I don't know if they're going to pick it. They do have to make a choice for their 4 or 5. I think
Dire team.
you pick up a Centaur. Oh, I was gonna say Dark Willow, but does kind of the same thing except with his ult. We saw, I think we saw Space Cowboy play this 2 days ago. No, on Wednesday, last night. I think
10 seconds to pick.
we watched Space Cowboy play this treant last night.
5
So
seconds. Hurry.
I think that's the most
hurry.
recent tree. Other than that, I can't remember the last one. There hasn't been a lot of tree because I feel like there are better 4s. They pick up the Ursa. Okay, that's good. They need something that fights the Ursa. They could pick up like an offlane Viper, throw the Night Stalker in the mid lane. They could throw the Viper in the mid lane. I don't know. I think both of those are okay. They could pick up
Only
a
10 seconds.
Darkseer, like a carry Darkseer. We haven't seen it
5
yet, but it could go
seconds
hard. Carry Darkseer. What else?
Radiant team are now picking.
Venomancer.
Venomancer's good. Has the slows that Ursa just hates to deal with, so that's really nice. And they have no dispels on their supports, so be super good. And they're going to pick up an OD too. They're going to leave their carry for last choice. It makes me think they want to pick up a Medusa. But I feel like Medusa would be kind of crazy here. I could see a Medusa. I could also see a Drow.
5 seconds remain.
What else is there that's like a strong carry that goes in? They could Legion. It'd be kind of weird, but I think it's flexible. Off lane, you have an Underlord. Underlord is decent. You have Centaur. I think just pick the Centaur. He has the ult for the Ursa whenever he's slowed by the Venomancer. He has a good stun. He dominates the lane well. I think you run it. Run that check. Either that, or you need to go Underlord. Underlord has the is able to fight in the lane, has the Firestorm to help dominate the lane, and the Pit to hold people in place for the Ursa. Has the ult to get onto the back line as well. I think it'd be really good.
Wind Ranger at your service.
This could be a mid-wind. We've seen it before. Going to the bathroom. We've seen a mid-wind before. We also seen a carry wind, but I don't see that happening with the Ursa.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Okay. I feel like you ban, like, Drow. Ban the PL. Okay. I did say they were going to pick a PL because they had the Necro. I wonder if they ban the CK too. CK would actually be a huge pick here. He's very strong. He can fight the Ursa. you don't really have a counter to him right now,
Only 10 seconds.
unless Wind gets like Whirlwind. But that, if that
5
happens,
seconds
I feel like you
radiant
just
span.
run this game. They banned the Darkseer. I think that was a good choice.
Dire's ban.
Dawn, really? Dawnbreaker. Are they gonna go Legion? No way. No way they go Legion here. You have to ban the Centaur.
10
Or
seconds to pick.
they had wait.
5 seconds.
CK, ban the
Hurry,
CK.
hurry.
Ban the CK. Listen to the stream.
Team pick.
There we go. God, I'm so good. And pick Underlord or Centaur. It has to run it and run it. Because Wind has to go mid. You can't pick a Storm. You can't pick a Void Spirit. You can't pick
Only 10
an
seconds.
Ember. All these I think lose to OD, and it's
5
terrible against the
seconds.
Night Stalker.
Hurry, hurry.
And then Dark Horse Storm, Night Stalker, OD, Veno, Witch Doctor. What do you pick here?
Radiant team pick.
Enigma?
Ten seconds to pick.
Really?
5 seconds remain.
So Enigma can do well against the Witch Doctor if he does lane against him. I feel like he does well against the Venomancer as well. Cause literally your Witch Doctor is gonna fight the Treant, and Tree literally just gets scared. He runs to the Enigma babies, and the Enigma babies just beat the shit out of Witch Doctor. He can't kill him fast enough. What do you do here? They ban the PL, they ban the CK. Lifestealer's banned. What fights Ursa? Luna's off the table. Drow is off the table. You need something that's going to be able to... doesn't care about Enigma Black Hole. Do they pick up the Muerta? Is it a crazy Muerta pick right now? Right? Because Wind can't ult her. Ursa can't hit her. She just BKBs off the Treant ult.
Well then, shall we pick some heroes?
Gyrocopter? What? These last two picks, I will be honest, are wild. Because Enigma cannot ult until he has a BKB. That's just it. If unless he picks up Night Stalker in the ult, right? Or else Night Stalker just stops it. Or OD stops it instantly. Or Witch Doctor stops it, right? Just can't happen.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Does Gyro win against an Ursa 1v1? I don't think so, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Should it goes... Alright, Tailwind, Cluster Cluck, Event Horizon. I don't remember what that does. Voodoo Festoration, good choice. Night Rain. I think you can go either way. Patient Zero is the one that spreads a second time, right? Overwhelming Devour is, I think, the return. Secondary Strikes. I don't know what Gyrocopter does. I think I've played 1 or 2 Gyrocopter games. I don't know what it does. If I had to give this to somebody, if I had to give this to somebody, I'm giving it to Dark Horse Storm. Obsidian Decimator. I don't know what that does. I'm giving it to Dark Horse Storm, I think. I just think they have the better lineup. I think the 15-2. Goddamn. 3 wins in a row. Sheesh. Come on now. 13-5. 10 commands. Who's commanding this guy? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'd commend you if you were my kid. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Already coming out here. Crazy last picks. Okay, it looks like we're gonna go for a 5v5 in this top jungle. 3-2-2. Already want to throw. Look at that. This ain't baseball, buddy. All right, they're gonna be going on. Up top here, they're going to see the Treant. Treant is going to break the smoke. He does see him. They're going to be running through. They do miss. They miss the Venomous Gale. They're going to be going. They don't have the stun. They do have the Voodoo Restoration. That's going to be doing a lot of damage going to the tree with the stun from the Gyrocopter. The ball from the OD is going to save him. It does. Okay, he gets the right click by the Penguin on that Venomancer. The big shot coming out from the Windrunner. She's doing a lot of damage right now. He's trying to run away as the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to die. They're going to turn around and kill the Ursa. The Ursa does get the trade, and they're going to be doing a lot of damage with that Venomous Gale, finally hitting onto a huge amount of people. They do get another shot by this stupid Windrunner, and everybody killed the stupid chicken. The chicken is going to run away. The Night Stalker does go down with those Eidolons. The Gyrocopter is going to stuck by himself. No, just getting the Venomancer get a kill on the Wind up top, and does get a kill onto the Enigma. Does go down a big Venomous Scale onto all these Eidolons, but they expire right before he dies. Nice job. That was huge. That was 9 kills before first blood. Jesus Christ. The lone survivor up here was the Venomancer. Venomancer Enhancer, who did also get first blood as well. Crazy. Dude, I don't know if you guys saw with the greedy OD here, all right, Gooey, tries to get the kill on the tree, but the tree lives. And he has a minute 0 urn of shadows. Oh my god. Alright. We do it every game. We're going to do it right now. We introduce everybody that's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. As a caster, I only cheer for people who get the most courier kills. So if you want to be on the big screen and cheered for, get those courier kills and I will say your name. Here we go. We're going to in this top lane. They're going on the tree and they're not going to be able to get the kill. They're doing a lot of damage, but nothing happens. He's going to walk away just fine. In this bottom lane, we have Soda Wada playing that Gyrocopter for the side of Dark Horse Storm. Going to be supported by Dizzle on that Witch Doctor. In the mid lane, we do have Gooey playing that OD, that Outworld Devourer or Destroyer, depending on how long you've been playing Dota 2. In the top lane, we've got a Diving Nap playing the Night Stalker, and is going to be supported by that Venomancer being played by Penguin, who's doing fantastic right now, 2-0-3. For the other side, for the Merrill Howard Kalin fan club is going to be the Carry Ursa, played by Merrill Howard Kalin himself. Going to be supported by Super Lemon on that Treant. In the mid lane, we have Pink Power Ranger playing the Wind. And in the off lane, we have Chandler 9, I believe is the captain for the side of fan club, playing the Shadow Shaman. And is going to be supporting that, last but not least, T-Wubs on the Enigma. Nice. Doing a lot, down here. Fighting everywhere, so we got to be really careful. The Gyrocopter is going to be able to push out these Eidolons. They're going to be able to shoot some rockets down, be just fine. We're going to go back to this top lane. Ursa is taking a lot of damage, needs some more heals, but nothing from the Treant is going to be able to help him except for a Tango. He's going to grab his own Tangos. Does have boots here. He's got to be careful about. Nice. Takes the nice ward. It looks like Penguin might have shown it whenever he threw some spells. And he's going to use those Tangos, get back right up and running. Does have 2 Iron Branches, but is going to save them for his stick. Now, right now, Penguin is very far ahead. I think he leaves his core. Right, I've talked about this a lot. There's 3 range creeps right now, which is going to put the Night Stalker way ahead. Yes, he's going to stay out of range of this. This is super big, right? Because the Night Stalker is going to get level 3 and practically level 4. If he had left, he's not going to leave. He is going to leave. Oh, come on. You've got it. Nice. He is going to leave. Good choice. Good boy. Good penguin. I don't know if you're a boy, if you're a woman. I apologize. All right, gyrocopter is going to die. Oh my god, 10 health, and the Eidolons are going to stop chasing. That was insane right there. I can't believe he didn't die as well. Good lord. The OD is taking a lot of damage in this mid lane. Gets shot again. Okay, I can understand why. This pink Power Ranger I thought was playing Windrunner, but is actually playing Sniper, with Power Shot being his ult. Going to go in the top lane here. They're going to be running at the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is about to be level 4, probably after this wave. I'm ready for it. You know, going to have that... well, probably nothing in Crippling Fear. Going to have Hunter in the Night. You know, just wants to get those levels. Going to be good to go. Nice. Alright, we're going to go back mid. The OD does dodge. Nice dodge. And picks up the infused raindrop. So he's not going to get absolutely decimated whenever something comes in for another second. And they're going to go on the gyrocopter. Looks like he walked up too forward and is going to go down. Unfortunate. Does make his courier go back to the tower, so he's not going to walk all the way back. I really hate when I forget my courier's coming and then it immediately comes back here or something, and I got to wait another 2 minutes for it to come back. Those early courier level walking speeds can really be decimating, you know. You don't know what's happening. All right, we're going to go mid here. We do see that they're going to get a gank from the Venomancer. Venomancer, okay. I didn't know Venomous Gale was a skill shot until this game, but obviously someone is struggling with it and needs to go practice, alright? In demo mode, you can play any hero you want and get some summons here to walk in and out, and you just practice with yourself, you'll be able to hit some. We're going to go back down bottom. They do kill the Witch Doctor, which is unfortunate because Witch Doctor's been playing really well, but like I said, against this Enigma, it can be really hard. He has all these Eidolons that do 30 damage plus himself. So your support is literally just going to go hit you and then scream in fear whenever you're going on them and walk back to the lane. These little baby Eidolons are just going to beat you to death. It's like, you know, it's like the old question of like, how many 5th graders do you think you could take in a fight? And that's the 5th graders, right? Witch Doctor can only take like 1, you know, and he's an old man. He's an old witch doctor, you know. He just gets beat up by these little 5th graders, so... They're just kicking them in the shins and wherever else. I'm going to go back to this top lane. Nap. So, Nap, right, this Night Stalker, okay, starts the game off with Night Rain. Starts during the first 5 minutes is nighttime. So, it means it's going to be really a lot weaker between this 5 and 10 minute mark rather than the 5 to 10 minute mark on the other side. But I think that's okay. Really, all you're wanting to do for this first 10 minutes is farm anyways. So once it gets out of that 10 minute mark, you can go find somebody, go kill a support really easily. We're going to look in this top lane. They do get the poison off. They do have the veins, but he's going to punch him down this big tree, smacking him with that stick. Ursa is going to be running over. They do have the power shot, going to take him down. The big sniper, pew, comes out. There we go. All right, they're going to be running at the Night Stalker here. Night Stalker is trying to get away. They do have a shackle. No, they don't. Oh, snap. Okay, they're going to try to get away. They throw the vines to... No! Okay, the vines do go out, but they ball out the wind. The TP in and the rotate from the OD. The Veno is going to be up here in a second. Nice job. Wind is going to TP back mid. We're going to go back bottom. They did kill the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter... Just not having a good lane down here. I'm not really surprised. Gyrocopter is a great 5 or 4, you know, but I don't know how well he's going to do as a carry. I think he's going to struggle this game a lot. I just don't think it's a Gyrocopter kind of style right now. You know, what you want from your carry is a big, thick boy who's going to stand up front and eat spells, and I just don't think Gyro is that, you know? I don't really think anybody on your team is that, you know? The Night Stalker really isn't. He wants to fly around, flap around, and hit people. The OD wants to fly around and flap around and hit people as well, you know? Dip, dodge, and dive, you know? Big shot. Ooh, barely missing. I like a little skill shotting, you know what I'm saying? So... Gonna go back down to this bottom lane. I'm really worried that we're gonna miss another kill down here. Gets the stun off. They're gonna be going onto the Gyrocopter. Gonna get the Hex with that extra damage. Gets the Shackle. Not gonna happen. This Witch Doctor doesn't have stun, which I think is a little bit of a grief. The Windrunner is gonna be down here. Ults the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's gonna try to heal himself to victory, but the Shackle is gonna take him down with that Big damage. They're going to go back top here. They're going to be going on to the Nice Doctor. Nice Doctor says, not today. Yeah, I know you have the vines, but my Venomancer's up here. He's ready to party. You know what I'm saying? Oh, snap. They're going to go back in. The Nice Doctor says, all right, please don't hit me. And the Ursa says, you're going down to the lair, bucko. All right, call me Batman, because this ain't it. I'm Robin. They're going to be going in, doing a lot of damage to the Venomancer. What does that mean? I have no idea, but that's all right. And does get the kill, that double kill. The OD is going to TP top, does have the ult, throws the ult onto the tree. He's going to walk away and gets the right click. Nice job. Get the kill on that treant with the 2 right clicks in the ult. Is it where you want to do it? Probably not, but that's alright. You're going to get the kill anyways. They're going to rotate onto the Shadow Shaman. They're going to throw the stun. I think he knows he's dead. Yep. He's going to get slowed a lot with this Maledict. Gets the stun off as well, doing a lot of damage with the heal. And he throws down the snake, which is kind of crazy, but I think they're going to take him. Nice. You remind me of someone. You remind me of my boss, Ron in Hell. Alright. Anyways, that's a line from Gyrocopter. Going to go back mid. We did see the Enigma rotate. It looked like they might want to take the tower. They did a decent amount of damage, about 1,000. Probably with the Enigma illusion or Eidolons, right? Those Eidolons do significant damage. Not able to take it though, unfortunately. And it looked like Shadow Shaman was here trying to push the tower as well. Witch Doctor's going to be up here by himself. Says, hey, I'm just going to grab these creeps, make sure that they can't hit the tower, and we'll be just fine. Going to go mid, and Venomancer is going to get run down by that Wind Runner. And there you go. That's a killing spree. Ursa's going to be up here. The Night Stalker is just trying to get some last hits under the tower, which I think is just fine. Going to miss that one. That's okay, though. It happens, right? Void. Oh, okay. Wait. All right, that's fine. Hey, you can't get every single one of them. You know what they say, right? It was, I believe, Arteezy who said, you're going to miss 100% of the last hits you don't try to get. And he's up here trying, so, you know, he's going to get about 42 of them, which is where he wants to be, right? I believe the old saying is, they're going to Night Stalker ult in the top lane. Nope, in the bottom lane. Just kidding. We're going to go right back down there. They do see the kill on the Witch Doctor, and they're going to run after the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman is going to go down to the right clicks. Nice. They do see the Enigma over here. They could run back towards him. He does about have half health. Nope, not going to go for it. I think the old saying was about cores is you want roughly 50 last hits by the 10-minute mark, which is a good timing. They're going to go on the treant. They still have the flying from the Night Stalker, but he has no mana, doesn't have that stick or wand. Probably pick it up. He's going to be picking up an Echo Saber, which is kind of strange. A lot of the times we see a phylactery out of the Night Stalker to be able to use with this Void, right? The Void is going to be about 8 seconds, and the phylactery is 6. They're going to be running in with... Oh, the Witch Doctor ult is going to be going onto the treant with a Maledict. He just goes down. He just says, I'm not getting away. They are going to kill the... Okay, they use the Black Hole and all of the Shaman's abilities except for the snakes. They're going to be throwing the snakes on the tower most likely. Wind did come down with the Focus Fire and was able to kill both. They throw the snakes. Nice job. Gonna be putting a little pressure here. Probably could focus the snakes on the creeps that are just absolutely destroying them. Uses the taser there. There you go. Nice job. Yeah, if the snakes are here and the creeps are not fortified, probably should rotate them over. That's fine. Gonna go top. We do have a teleport from the OD. OD is gonna be looking at the Ursa. Wants to get him before he gets this Battle Fury up. He's going to be decently close. He's going to go on to the Night Stalker, and the OD's going to be here. He's like, holy shit, did you see that guy was here? Gets ball up. He's taking a lot of damage. Ursa's ult is going to go down. They do have an OD ult, throws it. Nice kill. There we go. That's who you want to kill with the OD ult. Earlier, it was the tree, and I felt kind of bad about it, but that one was definitely worth it, right? You want to throw those big ults on the people that matter. Holy shit, we got some stacks over here. Listen, so I have said it multiple times. This is the time to put some stacks up, right? This is where to do it. Absolutely. You can double stack these as a range support. It's really easy to do. They're going to get the ult on the Night Stalker, kill him. The Stalker gets the kill on the backside. They're going to be using the shackle. They do get the double shackle onto the Venomancer and the OD, and the Ursa's going to be teleporting back in. He does get the kill. They're going to be looking to the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is extremely slow with that power shot on him. He's going to get a little faster now. They do have the phase boots. He's trying to get away. Does not have the overpower right now for another 2 seconds. He's trying to get away. He does have the Maledict and the ult. No, just not anymore. He's still underneath the tower. He's going to throw the Maledict, but it's not too late for them to get the kill. Nice job. Now, Shadow Shaman is going to have this Mass and Serpent ward as well. They're probably going to throw it on the tower up top and get that easy kill. Gyrocopter was able to farm these stacks, right? Yeah, nice. Oh, pretty much. It's going to be a good amount of gold coming into him. He's going to be going for that Ags first after the crit. I like to see this build. I like to see this build. The crit is going to help you so much into farming the Ags. I'm glad he went this right now. I can also see the only other build I can see is crit into Mask of Madness into Ags, but it doesn't feel as good. Okay, OD is going to be going back onto the Bear. Bear's going to get maledicted and ulted by the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is immediately going to go down. That was just absolutely baited by the OD. They're going to ult on the Nice Doctor, go in on the Treant. Treant is going to place some wards up here, says, hey, there's some wards up here. Can you guys get rid of them? And they do de-ward as a trio up here. Nice job. Gyrocopter is stacking for himself, it looks like. Looks like it. I think so. Yes, he did. Look at that. This is a carry that knows how to stack for himself, right? He's just not going to sit in the bottom lane, complain about how bad his lane is going, and then demand everybody stacks for him. He's going to be in the jungle, stacking for himself, getting that extra money up so he can make sure he's going to carry his team to victory. All right? You got to love that. I always talk about how supports should be stacking for their cores, but Gyrocopter right here, this Soda Wada. If you are a core and you want to get better, watch this right here. Stack for yourself. Get out of the lane if it's not going well. Find farm on the map, okay? Other people will find that farm if you don't. Now, he could double stack this if he wants to. Is he going to do it? No, he doesn't. That's all right, though. Hey, he's still learning as a core. He's trying his best right now. Venomancer is just going to be here. He's just walking through. Nice. Get a nice ward up here. I think this is a great ward. They're going to throw the sentry and get the other sentry. They're going to see the wind. They got to be very careful. The Shadow Shaman's going to be here. Oh, Shadow Shaman drops the ward. They get the shot, but not going to connect. And they drop the sentry. Going to get that right fresh ward. I do like this ward by the Venomancer, but the only problem is that, right, is it gives great vision, but a lot of people are going to get rid of it because of where it is. Enigma going for the BKB. We've seen one black hole this game until he gets the BKB. I said that earlier is, you know, you just can't do anything. You have to get all 5 or you have to get a BKB. And he says, I'm going to get the BKB. I just can't do it, you know? And you know what? That's the best part is where you're going to grow is knowing what your limits are. And, you know, he knows what his limit is. He says, I just can't hit a 5-man black hole every single time. You know, I'm not Bite Me Twitch playing a fantastic Enigma. All right. So, you know, if you need to learn how to do that, watch some Enigma gameplay from me. All right. I'll show you how to do it. OD is going to be picking up the Witchblade. I always talk about how great this Witchblade is. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. It does a lot of damage on the OD. He's really going to do well. Venomancer does have that minute 0 earn, and he's going to be turning that into a vessel. I will say this, Venomancer has slowed down a lot, right? He was 2-0 and 3. They're going to be going on to the Ursa. Ursa ults and runs away. He's extremely fast with these phase boots. Does have that Battle Fury to help him farm. He's going to go back to the jungle. The Enigma is going to TP up here. Doesn't have the BKB, but he's ready to go. He says, I don't care. I'm going to fight for my right to win. You thought I was going to say party, but it's no party in the Dota 2 side. They do Night Stalker ult, going to be going onto the Gyro, which is going to return onto the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger is going to get stunned, and it's going to get ulted by the Witch Doctor. Nice job, and the Venomancer. Venomancer, great ult. They're going to turn around, look for the Enigma. The Enigma is going to be seen. They have vision on the high ground, so they knew they were coming, but does get de-warded by the Treant. Big damage by the Night Stalker onto the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman is going to be walking away. Does hex himself to be able to walk away. They are going to banish the Ursa. They're looking for a black hole here, but I think they need to just walk away. Good choice. Good choice. All right. Witch Doctor picking up the mech. We see it a lot. I think I've always talked about how it's a good choice. And Gyrocopter picking up the Ags very soon. Like I've said, I think that's a fine choice as well, you know. Ursa, we just talked about, has the Battle Fury. He's going to be picking up the Blink, so that Battle Fury is going to let him do some damage, let him farm, but then that Blink is going to let him get in to those people that are going to try to get away and just burst them down. All right. Shadow Shaman, picking up the Blink. I love a Blink Shadow Shaman. You know, I feel like it's a staple on the hero. Really need to be able to Blink Hex, right? I've talked about this before. The Blink Hex versus the Blink Shackle. When do you want to use one or the other? And I say most of the time you want to use a Blink Hex on somebody that has an escape or a disable. You know what I mean? So, like if we go to the top lane where they are going to rotate to gank, the Ursa is by himself. He's one of ults. They throw the Maledict, but it's going to miss. He's going to go back on Gyrocopter. The Black Hole onto 4! Oh my god, I didn't think he could do it, but he's going to do it. They stun ult. And from the OD is going to come out. The Gyrocopter is going to ult right before he dies. So they do get the Shackle. The Witch Doctor ult is going to be going on to 1. And they're just going to trade 4 here. They do have the Veno ult, which is going to go on to everybody except their Ursa. Ursa is extremely low. The Witch Doctor is going to die to the big T-dubs. Holy shit. Dude, I said he couldn't do it. He said, watch this. You know, he said, hold my beer wind, and threw it in her hand. He jumped out of his seat, and he just black holed everybody. All right. The Witch Doctor was so stunned, he just stood here in awe of how great it was and didn't throw his stun until he got into range. I mean, good God. That was so much damage, and it was so, they executed so well, right? Knowing timing is a fantastic thing on these big ult supports like the Enigma, Silencer, Treant. You know, knowing when to use those spells is perfect timing because you're going to get something fantastic off. They're going to go onto this Wind. I think Wind just wind runs and walks away. Yeah, there you go. Huge. Fantastic play by the Enigma there. Like I said, Shadow Shaman. So when to use this, right? The Hex. So if you want to jump onto the Night Stalker or the Witch Doctor who have a disable is really good because they're going to be able to get away rather than the Shackles because it's instant. The Hex is going to be an instant use, where the Shackles, you have to raise them up, raise up those hands, and it takes like a quarter of a second to a second. So Night Stalker is going to be running at the... See, listen, if he had a Hex right there, would have been a completely different fight. Would have been able to kill him. All right, Shadow Shaman. Wind Runner is going to go for the Gleipnir, going into the BKB. I think it's a great choice this game. I think everybody is probably going to go BKB this game. We do see the OD. Okay, he's just farming stacks. Wind Runner going for the BKB. I think most people are going to go BKB this game on cores. Treant Protector is going for the Shard, and most likely into the Meteor Hammer. I think every Treant I've seen went Meteor Hammer right after the Shard, or had the Kaya into the Meteor Hammer. So, like Kaya into... Wait, you could buy one right now. Why aren't you buying it? I'm so confused. I don't know. Oh, wait, they're going to Rosh. This is an early Rosh. And we're also going to talk about the Enigma, who has the Blink and the BKB. 30 seconds up before they have Black Hole. It's going to take about 30 seconds to take the Rosh here. And nice job. Okay. They do take the Rosh. 21 minutes. Very, very good. Good time.
Insecurities in their own perspectives.
I have water on the ground right here. I'm just going to pop open real quick, drink some water. Gonna go in. They do have wards and vision on the Ursa. Alright. Now, Dota 2 is a fantastic game. We're going to go bottom here. They're going to be... The Wind gets out with the TP on the high ground. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to it, right? Dota 2 is a fantastic game, right? You love to play and, you know, just keep going and going with the boys, especially when you're having a fun night and just winning all day. But you know what? If you're winning, you need to stay hydrated. It's just as important as winning. Oh, that's going to be his courier. That is Zags. Too bad I was not able to kill that. I love courier kills, but when it's something important like that, I love it even more. I don't care who it is. Alright, anyways, back to it. If you're playing Dota, you need to stay hydrated, right? Get out some water. Don't just drink Mountain Dew and honey buns, okay? They're going to be going with the Wind ult onto the Witch Doctor. He's going to not get it. The Blink KB Black Hole onto the single Night Stalker. He's going to go not down, and the Witch Doctor ult is going to turn around, push the Enigma off. He does die to the Shadow Shaman. The Shadow Shaman is going to die as well with the Enigma after the TP, and that was a terrible fight for the side of Fan Club. Oh my god. They went from one huge fight to just a disastrous fight. I feel like they didn't have everybody there, but two is I think the black hole, I think it went to his head. You know, he was just like, listen, you know, we did it so well last time. It went to his head, I think. Holy shit. All right, Ursa's going to be jumping in onto the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter's going to try to get away. They have the big slow from the Venomancer. Venomancer says, hey, please don't touch my carry. And he says, all right, I won't. Please just stop touching me. And that's going to be the end of that discussion. Nice job. Going to get stunned underneath the tower. I did say Venomancer was a great defense against the Ursa. So good choice. Good choice on the Venomancer there. Anyways, back to it. Right? Make sure to drink water in between games. Don't just drink, you know, hot syrupy stuff or just coffee, right? Get some actual water into your blood. Your body needs it, okay? It's like 70% of your body is made of water. Make sure to replenish that, all right? There we go. Anyways, back to it. Night Stalker looking good. Does have the BKB up right now. Watch that right into his inventory. Fantastic. All right, OD is going to be going for the blink. They're going to be going on to the Enigma. Has the ball. He doesn't have an ult, but he's going to probably walk on the other side. And they're going to be dropping these bombs onto the Enigma. Enigma is going to go down, and he's doing a big damage. The Ursa is going to jump in. He says, hey, I'm here for your defense. Has the ult. He's going to be popping it. The Venomancer ult is going to be going onto him. He's very slow and does get the double hit onto him. BKB from the Night Stalker is going to go onto the Enigma. Enigma. The ult from the tree is going to hold him in place, so he's not going to be able to do anything. He's already popped the BKB, and the grab from the Shadow Shaman holds him down. The wind is going to be coming on the backside. Throws the shot, but not going to be able to get it. They do have the Hex in a second. He's not going to be able to blink. Okay, yeah, there we go. Nice job. Did a lot of damage. The tree does not have an ult, so he's just going to be throwing everything. The Gyrocopter is immediately destroying him, and he does die inside these vines. So they're going to be going on the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman does have to get him away. They're going to be able to kill all of these snakes. And the Gyro just stands up and fights. He says, hey, you know what? You want to take me on? I'll take you on here, buddy. All right? This isn't John Cena and Triple H in the 1998 cage match, all right? This is me and you. I'm taking you on. I'll spit in your face. And he does. You know, he lives through the Ursa fight. 14 stacks. Ursa's doing an extra 500 damage. And he says, I don't care. I didn't listen the first time when they said not to do it. All right, anyway, I don't know who's saying not to do it, but you know what? Somebody is. All right, and the Windrunner is going to be ulting on to this Venomancer. Venomancer just disappears. There we go. Nice. Wind is doing a fantastic game, right? She's just running in. She's ulting these supports, ulting, you know, to get these quick kills, and then gets out, right? Is able to snipe off. She's kind of like an assassin, you know? She's like Phantom Assassin, but like Wind Assassin, you know? She's like a Naruto character. You know, like running in and throwing shurikens and stuff. Shit's crazy. Alright. Night Stalker, we already talked about him going the BKB. OD picks up the Force Staff right after. The Ursa's going to be jumping onto him. He has the ball on himself. The Night Stalker is going to ult, running after the Ursa, and hits him once. He's going to get the slow with the Witchblade, hits him again, and he's going to get the ult with the kill on the Ursa. Nice job. He's going to be running after the Wind. Wind just runs away. It's in the name. Wait, is it in the name? No, just kidding. It's not in the name anymore, but it would be. Venomancer going to be picking up the Yules right after. I think it's a good build. You know, we watched him die to the Wind a second ago. Being able to use the Yules will be very helpful. However, Wind at some point is going to pick up a... what's it called? Is going to pick up a nullifier most likely, so it's going to be hard, but that's a little down the road. I think we're okay for a while. Witch Doctor picks up the Greaves, does have the Shard, which is going to keep him alive for an extra 3 seconds every fight, as long as it doesn't get silenced or stunned. It can be very useful if you want to be super aggressive on this Witch Doctor. I don't think he does in this game. They have a lot of disables, but, you know, you never know. He could go a little crazy. Little crazy cray. Alright. Gyrocopter does have that BKB and the Ags with the crits, so it's going to be good. He's going to be going for the Satanic next. I think this is a great item because he's going to have the lifesteal off of all his flat cannons, right? And the Side Gunner too. And he has the, it's a Dispel with the Satanic. So I think it's a great choice. And he dropped his, what are those things called? The Vampire Fangs. So he's not going to have the lifesteal from those for this next fight. So that's why he's going to buy this and not have buyback so early on in the game. They're going to be pushing this tier 2. We're going to look at the side of the Dire, the fan club. They're going to be looking aggressive. They do have the DD on the Ursa. DD is going to go in onto the Venom. Venom insert is going to... The Black Hole jump onto, and they're going to ball the Night Stalker. Night Stalker's going to be okay. They're going to throw the Gyro. Ulti gets stunned up. He's going to be going back in. The Night Stalker is going to die. Oh, taking a lot of damage on this Ursa, though, but that's okay. The Windrunner is going to be throwing the ult onto somebody, but not going to be able to kill him. They're going to go back in. The Enigma is almost dead. Going on to the OD. OD is rooted right now, getting punched up by this Treant Protector. He's just like, please leave me alone. I don't know who you are. And they're going to run through the vines. They're going to be able to... That's it, I think. I think that's the fight. Okay. They trade a 1-for-1. It's more on the side of Dark Horse Storm, I would assume. No, really. Oh, they got 3 kills. Never mind. They bought back 2. Oh. Yikes. Okay, never mind. That was great for Fan Club there. Able to get the 2 and then go. Anyways, we're going to talk about the side of Fan Club right now. Ursa does have the Blink after the BKB, or the BKB after the Blink is going to be going for the Shard. That Shard is going to be that Earth Shock 1.5 second Enrage on an on cast, which is good. I wonder if he's going to... I feel like he goes the BKB build with the Octarine, maybe, but there's also the Basher build. I feel like the Basher build is probably more likely. I think he just wants to get in there and hit things. I think the Octarine build changed when Urshok used to cast Fury Swipes on people, right? I think it did. They're going to smoke his 5 over here. They use the Night Stalker ult. They do see the Ursa. Yes, they do. They're going to be going in. They do a lot of damage. They have the Silence. He BKBs and ults, and he's walking away. He's going to leave. And they do have on the backside the Tree. Tree does see everything. He's like, hey, they're all here. The Enigma is going to be coming in. He does not have a Black Hole for another 50 seconds, so he's not going to be very useful. Going to be going in. They do jump with the Ursa. Kills the Witch Doctor. That's going to be his buyback. They're going to walk away. They do take the tower with the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter says, hey, Abto, baby. Abto. If you don't know what Abto is, that is always be taking objectives. Alright, the Windrunner is on the backside, is going to get silenced up, uses that BKB, but she's practically dead. Going to be turning on the OD, taking a lot of damage, and balls himself. They're going to be killing this Shadow Shaman and the Wind. The Enigma is posturing right now. He's like one of those big, like big lions or something, you know what I mean? He's standing up, he's standing big and tall, but really... He ain't about it right now for at least another 10 seconds. You know, he's like, "Ooh," but it ain't coming out. You know what I mean? That sounded like he needed to poop. He doesn't need to poop. He needs to use the Black Hole. Which I guess could also sound like he needs to use his butthole too. But, you know, to each their own. To each their own. All right, this is Dota 2. They're going to be going in. They do have the Black Hole. It's going to be using it. The BKB comes out from the Gyrocopter. That was actually huge. Great posturing. Some more. Enigma. T-Wubs is fucking MVP right now. Okay, he had that huge 4-man Black Hole. His posturing, right? He's just like, you know, he's like, hey, I've got this Superman S on my chest right now. Don't make me use it. You know what I mean? Like, he's holding the buttons. All right, they're tearing at the seams right now. You know, you can see it underneath, but he ain't using it yet. He's like, I got that power on me. I got it, homie. I am him. All right. Well, Shadow Shaman, I think, is our next contestant here, is going for the Aether Winds into the Glimmer, and he's going to be going down to the right clicks of the Gyrocopter with the stun, and he's dead. There we go. And I think they're going to farm the snakes here. They're going to be missing a lot because of that Elven Tunic. Can't be stuck out like this, you know what I mean? The problem is, if Gyrocopter gets a stun on you, you're just screwed, right? Like, that's just how it is. Windrunner has the ult and the BKB with the Chrysalis, is going to be going for the Ags I think this is really good because you can ult and not be seen because you're going to go invisible with Wind Run. They're going to be shooting a power shot. And they're going to be jumping onto the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is going to get bashed by the BKB, or the Basher. Like I said, I thought that was it. I thought that was the item. Alright, Treant is going to be TPing in. They do have the BKB from the Windrunner. On the backside, the Enigma's going to take down 5. Oh, they walked in! They walked in! They're all going to go down. That's it. And he got the Roche too. Holy shit, that's it. It's an ultra kill on the Ursa. Ursa just walked in. He said, bah, 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 bah. I'm that bear. Holy shit. Dude, these Enigma black holes, you cannot let that happen over and over again. You can't let it happen. It's just, you cannot let it happen. Holy shit. T-Wubs is just, he's just out playing. You can't let it happen. You cannot let it happen. Holy shit. He's just carrying this team on his back. What a fantastic offlaner. This guy, I thought the Enigma was going to be a worthless pick. But you know what? He was like, hey, I heard that caster talking shit, and I got to play out of my mind. They're going to be taking this tier 2. They're going to walk right uphill. They have 20 seconds. No, they're going to move mid. They say, hey, we're going to take that too, buddy. What are you going to do about it? I wish I had the replay. You know, the on the back line grabs, what, 3? And then with the walk-in of the Venomancer gets the 4th as well. Holy shit. And he got Roche too. Roche got grabbed as well because Roche could have bashed him if he was angry with him. You know, he could have been like, hey, buddy, bonk. But it didn't happen. He was able to grab the Roche and stopped him from doing anything. Even though Roche was walking away. It feels like Roche was out of that fight. He said, I don't want to be a part of this. And then he got pulled back in. So, great plays. Great plays by the Enigma. With the BKB, he's going to be ulting right... Oh, BKB, and he's going to go onto the OD. OD is going to die for this. Nice job to the Ursa. And the Witch Doctor is going to throw the ult out. They kill the Shadow Shaman. The Nice Doctor's on the back line. He's going to be trying to fight the Wind. Wind is going to be going to Invis. It kills one. And they're going to throw the Dusk. Not going to hit the Wind. Wind is going to hit by the Veno ult and the stuns. He does have a Wind run in a second. Ursa going to be jumping back in the last second. The big tree ult is going to come out onto 3. They use the Yules, but not going to happen enough. And dies to it the cleave. Oh, Venomancer dies to the cleave of the Ursa. The push back in. He's going to try to get away. The Night Stalker's running. He blinks away, and they're not going to catch. They do throw the tree, blink, and vision. He has the punch. I've got the power! Ugh! Nice job, Tree. Great chase there. He knows. He's like, hey, I can find him, and he did. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but Venomancer was just holding in there for a little bit, but just got cleaved down by this Ursa, beating on the offlaner. That was insane. Or who was he beating on? The Gyrocopter, I think? Who died first? Gyrocopter, yeah. He was beating on that Gyrocopter, and it was good. That was good. There we go. I appreciate the follow. Anyways, they're going to be going in. They're going to do a lot of damage. They're going to be taking these racks as well. Thank you, brother. Holy shit. Don't use your subscriptions here. All right. We're going to talk about this real fast. They're taking racks. If you're getting ads, please just download an ad blocker. Please don't use your primes or subs here. Thank you so much. If you want to donate, please donate to charity. Thank you. Anyways, we're going to get back to the game. They do have the banish onto the OD. OD is going to be going out, doing a little bit of damage. The Ursa is going to walk away with the rest of his team. They're not able to catch. He says, oh, fuck it. I'm going back in, baby. I have this. And he's going in. They get the black hole. No, it's not going to happen. It stopped with the stun. You have a BKB. I don't know what happens here. He's just going to posture. He postures again. What? You're insane. You're insane. You're an animal. Okay, they get the stun off. The Ursa is going to be going back in. He says, hey, here we go. The Gyrocopter is very deep right now. He says, I know you're just posturing. I'm going to kill you. They're going to be turning on to the tree. Tree is going to get the Force Staff and the TP. Boom. There we go. Nice play. And they're going to get the way with the Ursa. T-dubs. T-wubs. Oh, they're going to get the Shackle and the Hex onto this guy, and he's just dead. Okay, there we go. Nice. Witch Doctor's going to be going in. They're going to be finding him, and he just goes down to the godlike Merrill, Howard, Kalin. Going to go on to the Gyrocopter, most likely. They do throw the scan. He's going to walk into it. They see him. They see him. Oh, they have the Hex. No, he doesn't walk up the... Wait, what? He doesn't walk up the stairs. Okay, he's dead. Yep. Oh, the stun! Oh, but the Shackle onto the tree. 3. He's dead. All right, nice job. Dude, T-Wubs, what the fuck? T-Wubs out here, he has fantastic ults, okay? And then he puts his little brother on the keyboard and says, hey, just run it back, buddy. You know, what was the BKB right there was not used. Was not used, and he went with the black hole. I thought he didn't cast it, and I think the OD felt the same way, but he just postured up. He's a crazy man. Treant's going to come in with the vines. They're going to throw the snakes down as well. They're going to take this tower. They're going to say, hey, you know, we don't have our BKB, but that's fine. They're going to be throwing the big Venom ult. It's going to hit onto 4. They throw the Maledicts as well, but I don't think it hit on anybody except for the tree. I don't think it hit him. And they do have the Ursa Aegis, which is going to go down in 5 seconds. He just wants to back up and heal with it. And they do have the cheese as well on the wind. Wind is going to pop it. No, does have that greater healing Lotus. All right. Night Stalker at level 20 has the plus 20 strength or plus 20 crippling fear DPS. Really? This does damage? No way. I feel like he gets the health, right? The strength. OD picks up the Sanity Eclipse mana multiplier. Okay, they're going to be going on the Ursa. Ursa just says, hey, I'm going to be here. He's going to get hexed. Nice. Going to go for the AC on the Night Stalker as well. And they're going to be pulling down the OD. OD is going to get ulted by the Ursa. And they're going to walk up. He does ball himself in the black hole. There we go. It's going to be going on to 3 after the OD comes out. They're going to be able to kill 2. They're going to go for the 3rd here. And the double black hole is going to be going on to the gyrocopter after he uses that BKB. The Ursa says, hey, I'll go for you too. Boom, 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 boom. Takes him down. And the kill does go to that Wind Runner. They're going to be able to take the racks here, and they might go top, or they might finish. I think they could do either. The Venomancer ult is going to be going to the Treant. Get away from your team. Stop running towards them. And he's going to just throw it on everybody. Nice job. He is taking a lot of damage, though, so he's got to be careful. He does have that jump, but not going to die. And everybody else is going to be just fine. They're going to throw the Maledicts. It is not going to connect. It did connect. All right, nice job. And Wind is going to walk up, has that BKB. Going to take a lot of damage here. Does eat the cheese, and she just says, I don't care what you're going to do. You're going to die today. All right, they're going to go on the Venomancer. Venomancer taking a lot of damage with the Shackle, and he dies as well. That's a Z formation. Fantastic. Kills the tower, and they're going to GG out. I will say, fantastic gameplay by T-Wubs, even if it was only sometimes. Had great ults, and then I don't know what he was doing. So, great job. The Merrill Howard Kalin fan club victory. Love to see it. All right, and I'm ready for a 1-1 here. Let's get back to it.